2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence. Right here.
When I was a little one, my grandpa used to tell me, know who you have around you. Know who you dealing with. Good, bad, or in between. Know who you dealing with. And one thing we do as genuine people, we allow people around us who are snakes, just out of love for them. The love that we have for them is so genuine and immense that we just want them around because they haven't crossed us, even though we see what they do to other people. Instead of Xing them out, we wait until they come and double cross us before we finally get rid of them. We wait until they inflict pain. And don't get it twisted, Diddy ain't a genuine person. He ain't good at all. But he do have a snake around him and Jay-Z who want to take his spot. So this message is for the people who are genuine, who have snakes around you. Get rid of them. Forget all that love. It ain't gonna do nothing to put you in a bad place. But what's going on today, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Y'all know we back in this thing with another one, man. As we got that man Diddy. We got the Diddler once again. Ain't that his new name they done put on the internet? The Diddler. Hey, I remember when I first heard that, man. It had me rolling. I was dying laughing. I'm telling you, on the cool. But man, this man Diddy, man, what I want to speak about is actually quite a few things, to be honest with y'all. And yes, we're going to touch on the trending topic, the latest incident that's came out on Diddy's name. But I really want to look at the narratives, man, and see what new narratives have been created. And I also want to attack this from a different perspective. I want to show y'all some things that I've seen regarding this situation that I feel like could honestly help open y'all eyes to everything that they trying to pile on us. And when dissecting Diddy, man, I would have to say, this dude is different. Dude is different. Like, if I had to classify him in a group of people, I would have to classify him as one of those people who are like a brick wall, truly emotionless. It seems as though this man has no soul, if I'm being 100% honest with y'all. Dude just seems like a meat suit for some type of demonic entity, because nothing seems to bother this man. He's just completely unbothered. And I'm gonna go ahead and break down what I mean by that. Just stay tuned to the end of the video. But y'all know, before we get started, wipe your feet as you come in the door. And for the ones that don't know, that's like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on all. That way you will be notified every time we drop a video. Go ahead and do that for your brother, family. Show your brother that love. Y'all know. And if y'all want to tap in with me on a personal level, go follow me on Instagram at AllFactz KingKo, all lowercase. That is the place. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, say, we all have seen the stuff that Diddy been accused of.
Pierre walked into the bathroom and told Diddy he wanted his turn with her. As Diddy walked out, Pierre proceeded to have oral sex with her to the point where she had difficulty breathing.
Wait, hold up. I need this for context, man, because dude confusing the hell out of me. So, did he walk in and start getting oral from her, or was she getting oral from him? Because if he was giving her oral and she couldn't breathe, I don't know how the hell that happened. Like, that's confusing, unless she was having a good time. I mean, that one just threw me off, man.
She also claimed that she was escorted out of the building and she was unable to use her legs after the incident.
So is she mad about getting hit and getting kicked out? Or she wanted to stay the night or something? I mean, I'm confused.
As a result of being by Mr. Combs, Mr. Pierre, and the third assailant, Miss Doe suffered significant emotional distress and feelings of shame that have plagued her life and personal relationships for 20 years, the lawsuit read.
Say, family, remember, once again, this ain't Cassie. This is another girl that came out because of Cassie. And from what I'm hearing, man, it sounds like she got hit. She ran into Diddy, thought he was going to change her life, gave up that kitten, consensually though, voluntarily gave up the cat and got a train ran on her, then got kicked out and was mad about it. That's what it sounded like to me.
Apparently, Jane Doe was inspired to come forward by Cassie's lawsuit.
See, proof right there. She seen Cassie got paid, so now she trying to get paid.
And the lawsuits of other women who claimed Diddy assaulted them sexually.
Diddy definitely, S3 actually assaulted a lot of women, but I don't believe that girl is one of them. She just got flipped. She was a flip.
On November 16, 2023, Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit in federal district court in Manhattan that shook the music industry. In it, she accused Diddy of physically abusing her throughout their 10-year relationship.
That man Diddy had her in a cult. That man was running a whole cult.
Ventura and Diddy met in 2005 when she was 19 years old. The following year, Cassie signed to Diddy's record label Bad Boy Records, where she released her debut self-titled album. According to documents obtained from the court, Cassie said that Diddy began exhibiting signs of control and abuse following the release of her album. He was overly possessive and monitored every single decision she made, making her feel like a prisoner or his slave. She claimed that Diddy aggressively urged her to ingest heavy amounts of drugs and was frequently violent throughout their relationship until it ended in 2018.
Cassie must have had some severe Stockholm syndrome to stay there from 2005 to 2018. Come on, man, that's 13 years.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Mm-hmm. Me and maybe about 15 others.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in
right
at the moment.
To me, it sounded like they told that man, Dababy, you want your career back, you better pile on the extras with Diddy.
Why do you think TD Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
I don't even know why TD Jakes is such a big topic, man. We all know who that man worship. He don't worship the one true living God.
I mean... do you remember when Bernie Mac played the minister Friday?
Yes.
That's how I feel about TD Jakes. Like, that's how I see. Oh, Miss Parker, come to pray. But for him to be at a Diddy party, I don't know. Like, I feel the same way about that as I feel about when Tyler Perry came to his church and laid hands on him and he caught the Holy Spirit from Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is the bishop of what? Like, I've never, like, and I cut a check for $100 and I'm gonna lay my hands on your bishop, and he said, and then the bitch said, it's on the fucking internet. He's doing all of this, right? And then there's a woman on the dais screaming, push the baby out, birth that baby, I'm like, what? Are we a church? If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons: money or sex. That's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money and sex. I hope it was for money.
Charitable contribution.
I hope it was for money, because arguing about who's going to put the strap on is, that can be a very uncomfortable situation. We're going to pray on it. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
We all know TD Jakes is under the pyramid. You see Diddy right there showing off the pyramid. Stop acting like y'all don't know what's going on with this. Dude from New York told us years ago.
Hollywood, it was the homosexual ritual. This is where the homosexuals came out against it, but I didn't mind.
Y'all just sit up and act clueless to it until one of these evil media outlets come out and release it to y'all. Until CNN, CBS, NBC come out and give y'all that validation. And I don't know why y'all still believe them, because they consistently lie to you and give you news that you can't use. They give you news as a distraction. So when it's somebody who genuinely cares about you, knowing the truth, really wants to see you prosper, those are the only people that you should hear out. Do your own research, of course, on everything, anything you hear. Never believe it until you can back it by your own research. But the news media outlets, these major media outlets, they all get their stories from one source. And those people who sit in front of those cameras and pump you out nothing but lies and fake news, false flag events and whatnot, they know the truth. They know that what they putting out is BS. But you're a stepping stone, so they don't care about lying to you and spreading BS. They'll never give you this type of truth. Let's just keep it 100. Let's get back on track though, family. We're not done talking about P. Diddy and Cassie. As we all know, P. Diddy and Cassie's situation was ugly. P. Diddy was a real monster to this woman.
The lengthy court lawsuit also provided egregious and gruesome evidence of several incidents in which Diddy allegedly beat and the singer. Cassie also stated that after instances of violence, Diddy would often hide her in expensive hotels for days at a time to let her bruises heal as a means of covering up the attack.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. Baby, yo babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby, it's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
Like a 2009 encounter in which he allegedly stomped on her face, then forced her to pull up in a hotel room for a week. Cassie also mentioned that Diddy would often force her to partake in encounters with sex workers that he referred to as freak-offs or FOs, and that the encounters always included marijuana and alcohol, which she was never a fan of. After years in silence and darkness, Cassie said in a statement through her lawyer.
Now, we have all seen the situation that has recently popped up out of nowhere. A video of a hotel footage from 2016 where Diddy's running down the hallway in a towel. Cassie was by the elevator trying to leave and he snatched her up, and it was just ugly. Everything that he did, put feet on her, put hands on her, it was just ugly, you feel me? And it's one of those things, man, where it brings in a question for me. Why, after 8 years, is this footage just now being released? Now, there is a rumor out there, an official story, that Diddy paid hotel staff 50 grand so that they wouldn't release this tape. You see how they always cover their ass? Something is not right about how this footage is just now being released. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on here.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And of course, that was Diddy's most recent response as of today to the situation that happened in the elevator with Cassie. But I have one question regarding this situation with Cassie, and I told y'all I'm gonna offer a different perspective with what I'm trying to present to y'all, because I want y'all to see this from multiple point of views. Why is it that Cassie decided that she was gonna go ahead and drop her lawsuit and settle outside of court for a couple dollars? No real repercussions against this man. I mean, as a victim, you would think that you would want to see this man have some real consequences outside of his pockets being hit. Ask yourself why that is, man. Well, in my personal opinion, I believe that's because This is all a humiliation ritual for Diddy. It is all a way to humiliate him so that he can move up to the next level. All of them have to sacrifice something. He's sacrificing his image as of right now. He didn't give blood. He didn't give everything else. He's sacrificing his image. Cassie, in my personal opinion, is a part of all this, man. This is all a way to exonerate her and move her up in the craft as well. Look how they seem to be dressed in ceremonial robes, man. Look at what Diddy is wearing. That look like some type of dark priest, some type of satanic ceremonial robes or something, man. I believe that Cassie is being exonerated to the next level. And it's all off the back of Diddy. Slander his name. Now, Diddy been bold with a lot of his posts, man. He ain't been caring about nothing that been going on. Telling all his baby mamas Happy Mother's Day. Still posting all over the internet. The man didn't pull a Jay Prince or a Jay Prince Jr. in them and turn his comment section off. He still got the comments going. And I'm going to show y'all a few of these comments and how people reacted to this man still posting on the internet. He has not stopped. He even decided to go ahead and wish Kim a Happy Mother's Day. And isn't this the woman, the baby mother that he's accused of getting knocked off? Family, the shit is shocking how bold this man is. It almost comes off as arrogance. Then he says, time tells the truth, with the caption section saying love. And then he posts this video right here talking about dudes hating on him.
Nigga, I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbly dabbly.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
Down.
Then he goes ahead and posts this pic of him and his youngest daughter. And of course, the comment section decided to grill him for this. Y'all see that person? Why are children allowed around him? Keep him away from your children. Y'all see they put the Cat Williams meme up there. People was just going in on this dude. They was commenting about the video by the elevator with Cassie and saying like, what if a man did that to y'all daughter, did that to your daughter? And I just want y'all to understand, man, anytime you see an elevator scene, one of these celebrities doing something by an elevator or inner elevator, y'all need to go back and review masonry. I can't talk too much on here about that stuff, but I just want y'all to go do y'all research on what that means, what that stands for. That's a signal. You need to know what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on. Stop allowing these people to fool y'all. This is all one big ritual. It's a sign of the times. And they are using Diddy and his profile as a way to send signals across to each other.
Not hysterical, not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, but steady in the storm. Looks bad, looks tough, but remain steady in the storm.
Man just boldly telling y'all that he elevating, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what the world think, regardless of what's being put out about him. He's elevating. That's all that is. That's all he's saying on the cool. This man is pure evil. Pure evil. Only has evil intentions. As well as the rest of the people who are in this industry. They are all pure evil, including Cassie. She's being elevated right now. They only let secrets out when it's time to elevate someone. On the cool. And then they throw away, do away, get rid of the old stars. And they elevate these new stars off the back of the old stars. And sometimes it'll be an older star that gets elevated into the next generation. You feel me? Where the elevation is going on at is behind closed doors where you don't see it. Within the craft, she's moving up. And that's just what it is, man. I can't really go deep into detail like I want to in this video, but I just wanted to spark the idea and tell y'all, come tap in with my new platform. That way we can touch on these topics. KingKo 2.0. We will dive into deep detail regarding this situation and what I mean by she's being elevated. I'll show y'all everything. But there's one more gem that I want to leave y'all with. Why is it that as soon as the Diddy situation starts to die out, they come out with some more information to go ahead and shock the world and shake things up? People's attention span is so short nowadays due to the TikTok videos And the fact that they piled so much on top of us that his name was starting to leave the media already after a few weeks of not talking about him. So they had to go ahead and give us that elevator footage so his name can pop back up in the blogs and in the news. And I'm telling y'all, it's a distraction. Look at everything going on across the world. I tell y'all this time and time again, there's a lot going on, including new VIRUSs that are popping up in the FOOD. And we'll talk about that, like I said, on my other platform, because we already getting strike way too much over here. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Diddy in this newest situation. And y'all know I will be back with another